Hey guys, we are back with some more Apex Legends today. We're going to be talking about Seer and the new Dragon LMG and all that's been kind of going on. I wanted to kind of leave my first impressions, but I didn't want to do a video before just in case I say stupid things. Because I know definitely with Valkyrie I was a little annoyed once I realized it was Valkyrie. Just because I didn't know any of the lore or anything. I didn't really care for this person at all, so I'm glad they showed the lore first before confirming the legend. Like, they confirmed the legend with the lore almost. So that I kind of like that. But anyways, we'll start off with Seer, the new legend. So I'll pick up right now. Yeah, no, this is him looking pretty badass in my opinion. Love the hat. Yeah, no, he's gonna be definitely, in my opinion, a pretty dope legend. Like, he's gonna be probably my favorite tracker. I kind of like Bloodhound. Use crypto occasionally, but I think I'm gonna like him a lot more just because of the unique, like the heartbeat sensor, and he's got a lot of unique things going on. Yeah, no, he's got his abilities are well, almost all surrounded around his micro drones or nanites or whatever they are called technically, which for his for his tactical kind of I think the term was track, like they'll track and keep tracking, so it's like Bloodhound, but it lasts longer. But at the same time, I think it more tracks the person. Like, it doesn't track anything. It's kind of, you know, that's the only time he really does do any tracking is when his nanites or microbots, or they're technically supposed to be called. And then we've got his pass, and I think that's only part of his tactical, because in the trailer at least showed it did something with caustic gas and stuff, so it did extra. So I think there's more to it. I think that's just like part of the tactical, is it can track, but I think it can also disperse and destroy like caustic gas, maybe Bangalore smoke, but it looks like it also has an effect because Watson's pretty much Watson's electrical tower that I can't remember the name of for the sake of my life right now, is not, it doesn't stop Valkyrie's missiles, which it normally does. So I'm assuming it interferes with all of that. It could interfere with Watson's fences, and other traps that kind of get laid down. So who knows, maybe it can like break down Gibby shields and rampart barriers, so that'll be interesting to find out kind of once it actually comes out. Once he actually comes out. And then you've got his, like I said, his heartbeat sensor, which is probably one of the more unique things that I'm wondering if it's going to be, because they said it's going to be hints. I'm wondering if it's going to be like an audio cue, or if it's going to actually kind of like Bloodhound and show where it is. And then, because if it is an audio cue, Apex will really need to work on their audio, because they've got a lot of audio bugs even now, so adding more of an audio thing in is kind of the only thing that's worrying me about that. And I just missed all my shots right there. And then we got his, like, his big EMP. That big, well, not EMP, sorry. Not EMP. That big bubble, or dome, that his nanites fill. That is gonna be probably one of the best things to use, especially once you get into the final ring, is just placing it down. I can definitely see that being useful, because if you place that down and people are moving, you can know exactly where they are. If they end up getting another second spot of cover, you'll know exactly where they are because they just would have moved there. So that can be very useful, or if like you got a crypto drone or just a bunch of different things again, or if his tactical does end up dispersing, like his tactical won't be useful if all it does is track in there, but I mean so same with, that's a similar theme with a lot of tracking tacticals, is they're not too useful in the end game. That's just how it is, because all it is tracking where you may already know. But if it does disperse, like if like caustic gas, caustics that kind of sit out and camp for, you know, 20 minutes, kind of just sitting there and waiting for people to come at them instead of you having to go to them. You can actually you can push a lot easier, and it will be able to create a lot of really good pushes if that's the case. If it is, that would be great and slightly overpowered. I definitely think this Legend's going to come out more overpowered than underpowered, just based on what I've seen. So that's always going to be a good thing. Because I'd almost rather an overpowered Legend than an underpowered one. Valkyrie, luckily, came out very balanced. Like, Valkyrie's not overpowered, she's not underpowered, she's just there. The only thing they really had to nerf was the fact that she was able to stay up in the air for the entire game with her tactical, pretty much. Tactical out and passive. So, luckily they nerfed that, but that's the only thing they've had to nerf on Valk. So they started coming out with realizing that that they either have to have it balanced or they have to have it OP, which I really enjoy that starting bit. Otherwise, you're kind of just, it's a good word for it, you're kind of just stuck not wanting to really use them. Like Fuse, I mean, I came back in Season 8 and I thought Fuse was great, and I still do, I still use Fuse, but I know a lot of people don't like him because he's not overpowered, and he is underpowered. I like the character himself, and I find him fun to play, so that's why I play him. I don't play him because he's super great in ranked. I don't play ranked in Battle Royale. That's fine with me. I'm not going to have any qualms with that. But for people who want a more effective tracker, I think he's going to be overpowered. So keep your eye out for that. Now on to the Dragon LMG, right, the new gun that we're getting. So here, again, I'll just pop up a picture of the Dragon LMG, and I'm really super excited about. Okay, oh, Rampage LMG, I forgot. I'm terrible at, when it comes to naming. Well, it's been called the Dragon LMG for so long. Doesn't that look great? Rampart's new invention, the Rampage LMG. That's like when people were calling her Valkyrie instead of Valk or whatnot. Like, it's just change the name, same gun type thing. So yeah, no. And it seems like you use thermite, which is going to be like thermite grenades, which is going to be pretty good. I think having thermite grenades as a way of charging, kind of like the Sentinel. So that's either going to be incendiary grenades, but I know there was a leak going around saying that it could also be faster fire rate. I don't know who the original leak came from. That's just something I heard from one of my friends who also plays Apex. So sadly I can't confirm that, but it was possible that go from whatever speed it's at to almost R9 speed, which would be great. At the same time, I'm kind of still hoping for incendiary rounds, because that'd be cool. A little overpowered, I think, but either way, I think it's going to be a little overpowered to start off with. But it should be fun either way. And then so I'm assuming it's going to be running on light ammo, because that's kind of what everyone's been assuming, but we'll see. I mean, it could always, you never know. But I think, yeah, it'll be a light ammo LMG, which would be nice. And then, I did just try to outrun Cryptos, and Cryptos on my team. But, it should be fun. There should be like a light ammo LMG that can also be buffed with thermite grenades, which should make it really good on Rampart. Really good on Fuse, actually. Fuse will be able to, because he can carry more grenades, but he'll be able to actually carry more of the thing that can power it, which I think will make Fuse a little bit more useful with it. That should be fun. That'll give another use to Fuse, and then I think Fuse is getting buffs and stuff. I'll do another video on once the actual stuff comes out for that. I think that's all on the Rampage LMG. I'm excited for it. I'm assuming it's going to be coming in, and then the Spitfire is going to be getting care packaged. I'm hoping that the Prowler comes out, but there's a good chance they just take out the triple take because it's just another sniper in the care package, which was kind of dumb. So I'm good with either, but I'm kind of hoping the Prowler comes out because I haven't been able to use the Prowler since whatever season I quit off on. So it's been a while since I've been able to use the Prowler at least. Yeah. Other than that, we've got ranked arenas. Ranked arenas. That's for me. That's gonna be about the only ranked I care for. Because again, I'm not big on the competitive scene when it comes to battle royales. As you can tell, I don't care for hot dropping and trying to get as many kills. It's just not my jam. I like playing casually. I don't play any one game for too long either. So I'd get really bored. Like I do ranked, and then I just like when I did ranked. Was it this season? This first half of this season, just to see how far I could get. I got to plat like 2. I think it was plat 2. Or no, it was plat 4. No, not plat 4, plat 1. Sorry, I got those wrong. But anyways, once that happened, I ended up like not playing Apex. Like once the second half came out, and not because of the whole content thing, I just got bored simply because of the fact that I've been playing it so much. I can't play a game that much and not instantly and not get drained from it. You know, like a lot of those people who like go grind for pred and keep it up all season. I don't understand how they do it. I could not do it. I'm the same with like movies and shows. I can't with anything really. If I'm doing something too much for too long a time without a break of changing something, I get bored of it, and then I kind of just stop doing it. Obviously, and that's Apex. That's why it's been infuriating. Because I besides playing, I really wasn't playing anything. I was playing I think I was playing Dark Souls at the time. But I finished like one build. And yeah, so I hadn't played anything for like 2 months. So it wasn't just the dry month. I almost missed out on the event. On the, not the Thrill Seeker event, the event beforehand. I almost didn't finish the stuff in that because of the fact that I really didn't care to play, but I wanted to get that stuff, and luckily I got a few skins and stuff from it. I think I did a video. I'm not 100% sure, but I do think I did a video about halfway through that, so that was good. Yeah. Anyways, though ranked again, get off my tangents. But ranked arenas should be pretty fun. That's something I'll still probably do. I'll see how far I can get into it, because arenas I do really enjoy, and I'm really glad they're adding something extra so that way more people are wanting to play arenas. And I know a lot of people prefer the battle royale, but then again, what was this game like? You started this game because it was a battle royale. Not most people didn't start it thinking, hey, I want this because it's eventually going to become an arena game, you know. So most people that are liking arenas now normally just are the ones either newer, like me, who kind of came back, and I like my arena games, base games still, so those are the people who came from COD and kind of moved to battle royales after a while because their old games got kind of boring or whatever, and then now that they're liking arenas. I mean, not for everyone. That's obviously not everyone, but I'm assuming that's what the most people are like. That's kind of like me, because I grew up in like Halo multiplayer and like Halo multiplayer and like Call of Duty and stuff. Like that's kind of when it comes to multiplayer, those are the kind of games that come to mind for me that I've played. So battle royale just wasn't my thing. Never really has been. Apex I like because it's almost like a hero it's like a hero shooter. So you get like, obviously you got your different legends, which I kind of liked from Overwatch, which was kind of my thing for a while. So yeah, no, it's definitely been fun playing Apex, but once arenas came out, I was actually really excited, and I had been playing more arenas than I had been battle royale. So when you see like the new characters I have, and they've got nothing, for trackers, it's because I don't have arena trackers for them, and I'm trying to save up crafting materials for when collection events come out that I actually care for. Because if a collection event does come out, I actually want to be able to get everything without spending my entire paycheck. That'd be wonderful. So yeah. I don't know. And that's kind of why I'm liking arenas, and I'm glad they're doing more with arenas. And it was smart to take the one season to just kind of figure out the balancing and everything with arenas, because if you kind of just threw them in and then didn't realize that everything, that the economy was all buggered up, they could have screwed themselves over pretty bad. So it's definitely understandable why they did what they did. As you can see, I'm chasing this Octane like a nutcase and missing all the shots. And then, yeah, he stood under it, but I wasn't allowed to. I should have just flown over it, but, you know, I just assumed he went in there. Yeah, it'll be... But I think ranked arenas will be something I'll try. And if I do end up liking it, there's always a good chance. There's always a chance that I go and I even try to even if I just try to get to Diamond or Masters, whatever, I'm probably not going to get to Red. Or even if I do, I'm not going to stay there. Because I'm not going to want to play every day. I'm not going to want to play that often. I don't want to play, like, Splitgate. That's come out. I'm going to actually be doing a video on that later. So there's going to be different things that I'm going to be doing on this channel, and I'm going to try to find a way to upload at least a little bit more often, because especially this last month I've been just kind of dull and doing nothing. Then again, I do have a broken leg, and even though I said that should allow me to create more content, it doesn't, because I didn't have my headset. And now that I'm back in my room, I can do a little bit more, but also now with work I have to kind of try to balance that. So it'll be finding the balance between work, my personal time, and then obviously YouTube content. Luckily, on my even days that I work, like today for example, I can come home and play, and then even if I just record that, and then y'all love my voice, I'm sure. So I'll just talk over it, do commentary over it, stuff like that. That's kind of the plan for that. So I've got a little bit of Apex news, a little bit of news for how I'm doing stuff. Yeah, things will be changing definitely, and I can't wait to see how things go. And this was the last guy, I think. So just watch him. I think I just pushed him. I was hoping to. Oh, it was almost the last guy. Yeah, I got him, and then yeah. And then, I think he quit out. Yeah, I think that guy quit out because he, that was really fun though. It was nice to be able to do a full-on match of, whatever I did, arenas, and then this. Or else, yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching. If you liked it, leave a like. If you don't, I don't give a damn what you do. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.